A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Second and 11. Now Prescott. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Chase Young in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Play action now. Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
Check 26, check 26. 55. Check 55. 79 Bronco. Hey, come get some. Come get some. Go, man. Go. He don't want it. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, go.
Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Herbert now. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Check in. Yeah. 49. Smash, Bronco. Check 9, check 9. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Herbert. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And nothing but daylight ahead. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
No pain, no gain.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Steelers 7, Dolphins 0.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Being chased out left. Incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Tony Pollard. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in.
Herbert throwing again. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
16-yard line.
Under 10. You got me. No. Checked up.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
His kick.
And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
For Prescott. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. Herbert off of play action. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Run for Pollard. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
Now, that was a big run. It takes them all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive coordinator, if I'm him, I dial up some pressure. I just go after him, because otherwise you're still playing back on your heels, and that's not going to help your defense at all.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now here's Pollard. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
He's checking crack.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Steelers 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On play action, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Devin Ford. Justin Herbert sacked. Fumble on the
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Finds his tight end Ingram. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. 20. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Again, Herbert. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Pollard again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. He talked about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Check, lucky. Switch.
Prescott off play action. Rolling to his right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now Herbert following the turnover. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Kill. Check hot route.
Herbert operating from the red zone. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
At the 26-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Kill.
And again, it's Chubb. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Prescott from the gun on third. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the...
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going deep for Brown, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, kill. 47. We go 47. Check 55. Check safety. We're going to 53. Back. Hatchet.
To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Prescott from the gun. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Steelers.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple.
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading.
Push him back. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Three back. Switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 31. Hey, kill. Check 47. Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike. Hey, tight. Mike, 55.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
55. Come on, dude. Mike, 55.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Chase Young in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. After the sack on first down, Prescott, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. He's at the 30, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
To Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, 89 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. A beautiful fake. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Herbert on first down now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
2 more yards. That's another.
Now Pollard.
First down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert off of play action. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darnell Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, Prescott again. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. That'll bring up second down.
Derwin James on the cover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. A big offensive explosion.